Welcome back, everybody. My name is Matt Abdoo. I'm the chef de cuisine here at Posto restaurant on 85 10th Avenue. And here today we have an amazing piece of meat coming from Heritage Foods. It's a beautiful ribeye that we just showed two amazing demos on how to do a continuous knot to tie a roast, as well as a single knot to tie a roast. And from here, we're going to last but not least show you how to portion this steak into beautiful, beautiful home steaks that you're going to see it's super easy, and there's really no need for you to spend the extra money for the butcher to do it or have that added waste. All this meat is very sacred and wonderfully delicious, and we don't want to lose any of it. So when you're able to do it at home, it's really easy, and you have that much more fun and pride in what you're cooking for your family and friends. So the first thing we're going to do, very often when you buy a roast of ribeye, it will come tied. It might not, but very often they do. So the first thing we have to do is untie it. Now if you'll notice, the strings where the knots lie on the roast more or less represents the steak, or one portion. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The total weight of this steak is a little bit over 4 pounds. So that being said, I should be able to get 4 really nice 16-ounce portions of ribeye. More than enough meat for 1 to eat, and probably even enough for 2 to share if you're having a multiple course meal. So we're going to first start off by taking it with our utility knife or a pair of scissors. Just cut the string. Open it up. Expose all this beautiful meat. And there's no right or wrong way to take the string off. Just make certain that you get it all off. We're going to discard this. And we're going to look at our roast. Smell it, make certain that it smells and looks and tastes delicious, which the smell of a beautiful ribeye is just one of those amazing things that will really just sort of change your life. So the next 2 tools that we're going to need, we have a digital scale, a honing steel, and a nice slicing knife that's long enough to fit the length of this piece of meat. Now, we could cut this at home with a smaller knife or utility knife, but the longer your knife is, the better you'll be to get a nice even stroke without having to really rough around the meat too much. So first thing, whenever we're slicing any piece of meat, you always want to hone early and often. A trick I was taught by one of my chefs in my younger parts of my career. We're going to take our knife and slide it down both sides of our steel. And all this is doing is making the blade of the knife nice and straight and taking off any burrs that might have been created over usage. I'm just going to do it a few times. And we're going to start, I like to start with the fat cap end, as you can see here, away from me, because it's a little bit firmer and I have a little bit more control over it when slicing. And we're going to do our best to nail a 16-ounce portion, or I'm going to eyeball it and just try to get 4 nice slices. And we're going to start off, whenever you're slicing with a slicing knife, it's very important that you use the knife and its slicing motion, not your force and your strength in pushing down. You want to make nice, long, even, smooth strokes. And we're just going to begin, just like a surgeon. Cut off our one steak. Look at that. Huh? Not bad. A little roasted potatoes, fried potatoes, a little arugula-shaped Parmesan cheese, some nice Tuscan olive oil and coarse salt. Boom! We have an amazing meal ready to go. And let's check for accuracy where I got the weight. Man, I think I might have done this before. 1 pound, 1.6 ounces. That's pretty on. So we're going to take these steaks, we're going to set them aside on a nice clean tray or a piece of butcher paper, and we're just going to finish our slicing right down. This wasn't so hard, right? And just think about all that extra meat you're saving, all the little waste you're preventing. And again, cooking is one of those things that should be done with love and pride all the time, no matter who you're cooking for, whether it's for friends and family or yourself. It's something we put in our bodies, and it should be something that's very sacred. And anything that you can impart a little bit more on what you're eating, consuming on the day-to-day, just makes it that much more special. And also, it's an amazing story you can share with your friends and family when you have them over to eat this amazing ribeye dinner. And there it is. So you can see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 amazing ribeye steaks for you to throw on your grill, put in a cast iron skillet, or eat however you so choose at home. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you learned how to cut a steak and just see how absolutely easy it is. Have a great day.